What's up, guys? Remington Kai's here with a review for you. Today I'll be reviewing the new movie, Uncharted.
Dun dun dun!
Uncharted stars Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg as they're looking for the treasure of Magellan. The legend of Magellan. He went to go find the East Indies. He never found it. He can find other places. And so supposedly in all this gold hidden, so it's Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland are going after the gold to find it for themselves.
The movie. That's really it. We're gonna tell you the good. We're gonna tell you the bad.
No, I'm asking you to talk about the movie. What did you think about it?
Oh, this is just okay. Well, I didn't know. Oh, my fault. Shit. Well, the movie wasn't really bad. It's mostly just like, for Tom Holland's part, mostly just like if James Bond was like kind of wimpy and like didn't know how to kill people with a gun or anything.
See, I don't think it was like James Bond. I think it was more like, to me, it felt more like Indiana Jones.
I never really seen those movies. I've never seen those movies recently, so I can't really compare it to that. I have seen James Bond though,
or like National Treasure.
Yeah, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen that movie. I've seen Journey to the Center of the Earth.
That's kind of like that too.
I mean, yeah, all those typical treasure hunt stories. Like Mark Wahlberg and Tom Holland, they're good together. They're all right. I'd love to see more sequels of this movie, but this movie wasn't bad. It's a good movie to show your kids and whatnot. It's not a horrible movie.
I was really surprised how much I liked this movie. I thought the actors were good. The only negative I have to say about this movie is Tom Holland. And I really like Tom Holland in this movie. Don't get me wrong. But to me, he's still doing that Spider-Man shtick, which I can't stand. I was like, I wanted to kind of see him be more of a badass. And to me, he's still doing, oh, I'm sorry, Mr. Stark. Oh, I'm sorry. Did I hit you? Did I do that? Oh, my God.
Well, okay, yeah. Well, maybe if they didn't connect this to the Uncharted games, like if this was like not even an Uncharted movie, and it was just something different, maybe that would have worked better because
as a person
it's not comparing it.
But see, as a person who's never played the Uncharted games, I still felt like, oh, my God, he's still that whiny.
I never played the Uncharted games either.
Well, that's what I'm saying. So you just said comparing it. I'm not even comparing it.
Well, because he has the name Nathan Drake, so like people are gonna expect him to be a badass. You see the trailer.
I just thought as a action movie he should be a badass. It has nothing to do with him being Nathan Drake.
What's wrong with him being a wimp then?
Because he's supposed to be a badass, and I didn't like the. Oh, sorry, Mr. Stark. That just kind of annoyed me. It felt out of place. And, like, where everyone else is being a badass, he's got to be the one who's going to be... even the movie's showing you, okay, he steals from people. So he should be a badass. He shouldn't be kicking somebody and go, oh, I'm sorry I did that.
Yeah. Well, maybe they should have just... I promise... I said this to him when I walked out the theater. They should have added more killing. Like
it just felt like out of character to me.
Are we doing spoilers or no?
No.
Well, there's this scene where they're using swords, and you would expect someone to get stabbed or someone to get shanked, but nothing happens. They like.
But how I try to explain to them is it's PG-13, and they're gonna pick what they use from rated R stuff, so they're not gonna do a big bloody sword battle.
Yeah, that's what's missing from this. Is like comparing it to the games, just like the games make you kill people, and then you look at this, and then people die, but they don't show you that they die. They I don't know, they fucking, I can't even think of the word, but I can't even think of the fucking word. But yeah, but they make it, they show you that people die without showing you.
All in all, I think it's a great movie. I recommend it if you like Indiana Jones, if you like the National Treasure movie, if you're looking for a good movie for date night, I'd buy this movie on Blu-ray. Honestly, it's that good. It's got a lot of rewatch value, and I enjoyed it. I'd give it a 9 out of 10. It's the reason why it's not 10 out of 10. It's almost perfect. But like I said, I feel Tom Holland feels out of character in this movie, and it just doesn't feel like some of the stuff he was doing didn't feel like it belonged with his character.
I feel like this movie is I don't know, like For an origin story, it's all right, but I don't want to see an origin story of like this character. I want to see him already going to the thing and like already like how he's complaining about him not being a badass. I kind of want to see him just being a badass and knowing more shit rather than learning shit. Like that's what I hate about some stories. Is just like they want to teach you. They want to teach you that these guys are like wimps and they eventually turn into the heroes that they are. But I just want to see him become a hero. You know, I want to see him kick some guy's ass and. Be tough.
Well, that's our review, and we'll see you guys next time.